Hello there and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create a small application with Django which allows you to upload files and save them in a local directory. So basically let's get right into it. First we have to use the Django admin to start a project called emg upload. Just so that you can see it, this was the command that I have issued. So after that, what we would like to do is to navigate under the img upload folder, and here we would like to use the Django admin to start an application called uploader. And now we can open this up with the help of our favorite code editor. And what we would like to do is the following. So basically how should we go about it? What we have to do first is to go to the settings. Here we would like to import the OS module, and after that in the installed applications we would like to use the uploader.apps. So what we would like to say is that this is the configuration that we would like to use. After that, what we would like to do is the following. So basically we would create a media URL called /media/ and the media root, and this would come from the os.path.join, and we use the base directory and the media /. This should be all that we do in our settings.py. In the URLs, what we have to do is the following. From Django.conf we would like to import the settings, and from Django.conf.urls.static we would like to import static, and from uploader we would like to import views. So the views are going to serve basically the new path that we have, and this would be the upload /and /. And here what we would say is that this comes from the views image upload view. All right, so and what we would also like to do is to add here the static settings that media URL, and the document root would be settings that media root. All right, and what's wrong with it? Oh, URL patterns. All right, so this is done, and inside our uploader what we would like to do is to register on the admin site the image class, and in order to do that we have to import it from the models. But in order to be able to import it, what we have to do is to define it. So basically we would have a class image, and this comes from the models.model, and the title is going to be a models.car field, and the max length would be 200, and the image would be models.image field, and we would like to use the upload to, and this would be users, and we specify a pattern of year and month and day and the / and the blank is true. Great. And in the stir function, what we would like to do is to return the self.title, and this takes the self as argument. Alright, we also have to specify a new file called forms, and inside the forms we would use the Django form, and from models we would like to import image, and we say that we have an image form class which comes from the forms.model form, and it has a meta class that defines the model, which is an image, and the fields, which is going to be a title and the image. Great! So now we have the form with which we can upload, we have the models defined, and we have to define a view inside the views. So we have an image upload view which takes a request, and if the request method is post, then our form will be the image form request post and request files, and from the dot forms we have to import the image form. And we say that if the form is valid, is true, then we save this form, and the image object is going to be the form instance, and return the render request index.html and the form and the image object. Otherwise, the form comes from the image form, and finally we return the render request index.html and the form. Alright, so now one thing that is left for us to do is to basically create under the uploader a new folder called templates, and inside here a new folder called uploader, and inside the uploader the index.html, and inside the index.html this is the content that we would like to basically insert. This is how we tell to the Django template that we would like to use the form which is defined in the model, and if the image object was created, so the form was valid, we will have a message stating that the image was successfully uploaded. So let's bring this to life. What we would like to do is to use the manage.py, migrate, and make migrations. And we would also use the manage.py to create a super user. And gmail.com. Great. And we would have to use the migrate and make migration. Make migration was not needed, but let's go to the manage.py, run server. So if everything goes well, we should be able to get the admin. And if I log in with my user, we should see the uploader's registered object, and we could go ahead and add the first image with the chose file. Which one should we use? Let's make it this way and save it. As you can see, this was successfully added. We have the option to edit it, but that's not why we are here. We would like to use the upload context root, and template does not exist. Maybe inside the templates we don't have the appropriate setting. Aha! This is the problem. So basically what we would like to do is the following. Here we would say that os.join path.join base dir and the uploader. Let's save it, and if everything goes well, we should be able to do it. But why is it not there? Uploader, templates, base dir, and templates. And there we go. So let's upload the second, and maybe it's here, and we have successfully uploaded the image. If everything works well, we should be able to go ahead and see here in the YouTube image upload, media folder, users 2023, and basically the images. Technically, that was all I wanted to show you. See you in the next one.